Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
I want to ask you to tell a bit about yourself and about organization Plastic Free Israel.
All right. So I'll start with Plastic Free Israel. This organization is active for 3.5 years already. It started from one person that saw how problematic is the plastic issue in Israel and how much single-use plastic we use here, how polluted the beaches are. And it started through beach cleanups and raising awareness about the plastic pollution problem in Israel and around the world. Beside beach cleanups, we're doing movie nights, we're sharing information on our social medias through a couple of campaigns. And the idea of cleaning the beaches is not because we think it's going to solve the problem, but as a tool to educate people about the problem and how they can change their plastic habits and use less single-use plastics and be better to our environment.
Why today we are in this beach in Ashdod?
So this beach in Ashdod is sadly one of the dirtiest beaches in Israel. It falls between authorities, and this is why it's neglected. No one takes responsibility for cleaning it. So there's no law enforcement like here. There are parties and people who are just throwing their garbage in this beach, and fishermen who are living here and don't have a proper way to dispose of their waste. So this is the situation here, and we thought to come here to one of the dirtiest beaches, and it's not so accessible. That's why we had to do a little bit more effort to come here. But for World Oceans Day, we thought it's a good idea to clean this beautiful beach.
Yes. What do you do with garbage which you collect?
So when we have the possibility to recycle, and we have volunteers who can help take it to the recycling cages and separate the trash, we're doing it. But at the moment, we're just going to take all the trash and remove it from the beach to make sure it's not going to return. So it will be collected by the authorities. And sadly, most of the plastic and trash here is non-biodegradable. Yeah. So there is not much to do about it. It just needs to be removed from the beach. And also, this is the sea turtle nesting season, and we want them to have a clean beach when they come to lay their eggs.
What do you think about waste in Israel? About recycling, how it works? Is it good, or do you think it can be improved?
It can definitely be improved. I think, first of all, recycling is not the answer. We need to reduce significantly our use of single-use plastics in Israel, because in this country we have one of the highest rates of waste per person. Yes. So we need to reduce our waste first. In terms of recycling, a lot of the plastic is sent abroad to recycling, and this is why we need to invest more in local infrastructure for recycling, which will make it more sustainable as well and more efficient.
Yes. Do you see any positive changes in last few years?
I see positive change in awareness. And I see a lot of new organizations coming up, young people doing beach cleanups, and it's amazing. It's just amazing to see how many, another 20 more organizations started since Plastic Free Israel started 3 years ago.
Yes.
So it's amazing to see that young people and their spirits and how they're making a change. But we do want to see more change in the government, laws, authorities, and so on.
Do you do collaborations with government or with businesses?
We are doing collaborations with businesses and sometimes municipalities. With government, not so much, but we hope to get there as well.
And municipalities, do they support you?
Yes, I mean, when we reach out, it depends, because in a beach like this, we couldn't get the support of Ashdod municipality because this is considered a private
territory?
Yeah, private territory from the port company, from the Port Israel Ports Company. So we can't always get the municipality's support, but most times they are helping. We do hope they will help us more to make our cleanups easier and more efficient again. Well, I want to add that it's super, super important and urgent to protect our oceans. Over hundreds of thousands of marine animals die each year from plastic ingestion and entanglement. We have to keep our oceans safe and do everything we can right now. We don't need to be perfect about it, but we just need to act and remember that we are here because of our ocean.
Thank you.
Also, this is the nesting season of the sea turtles, where they come to the beach to lay their eggs. And when they swim to the beach and find a very dirty beach, they will not lay their eggs. They will just return to the sea and look for another place. So sea turtles in Israel are endangered, and we need to protect their environment and all of our environment. Because we are collaborating with businesses that offer alternatives to single-use plastic to help you guys to use less of this pointless single-use plastics, we want to start this little raffle we did. So let's start with Organic Zone. They have this brand called Green Flesh. It's made in Israel by autistic people, and it's reusable sandwich bags. Actually, I use them, and I have them for like more than 3 years now. It's just a bag for sandwiches without having to use plastic. You can wash it under the sink, like rinse it, and use it again and again and again. So our first winner is
Alon Shepes. Alon Shepes.
Alon Shepes.
Yeah, but is he still here?
Alon? יש פה הוראות איך להשתמש בזה. דאר מגל. As it can be used as a sandwich bag, but it's kis nishim. You can put like a lot of stuff in it. And our next prize is, all of you probably know that straws are polluting our environment. We know that it's one product of single-use plastic that is quite small, but still we use them only a few minutes and they remain in the environment for years and forever actually. This is from Kashkashim. It's reusable straws made of glass.
My mixer. Yay! And Shoshana? Yeah.
Yay! I forgot to say that actually the straws have printed on them ocean as a print from Kashkashim for this Yes. You want me to take it out?